everyone, thank you for coming. We are KARL Improv doing our weekly Wednesday Hump Day show. And any updates? We don't know what we're going to show. No. Alright, well together we're KARL, individually we're Connor,
Will,
Alex, Jed,
Randy,
Kate,
Michael,
and together we're KARL. We like redundancy in KARL. So, to begin with, we're going to play a little game called Buzzer. Now in this game, I need two improvisers. There we go. So what will happen is I'll get a suggestion from you lovely folks. Yeah. So I'll get a suggestion from you lovely folks and they'll base a scene on it. And if at any time I don't like something they're doing, I will intervene with a buzzer sound, and they will have to redo whatever it is they're doing and make it better. So for these two improvisers, can I get a suggestion of a non-geographic location?
Church.
Church. Your suggestion is church. This is buzzer.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
What did you do?
Forgive me, Father, for I have done the big one. Big hell-sending thing that you're not supposed to do.
Huh?
You
hurry up?
It's hard to say, Father.
Oh my God, you're boring.
I killed 3 men since my last confession.
And what did you do?
I have raped 1,000 women since my last confession.
And what did you do?
I set 36 fires since my last confession.
And
I detonated a nuclear bomb over Tokyo since my last confession.
ding.
That's it? You call me up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and bring me to church to tell me that?
It caused an earthquake and flooding. It was terrible.
Well, that's the Lord's fault.
And whose fault is it?
Well, that's Japan's own fault. Maybe if they'd opened their eyes, they wouldn't have so many problems. They'd see these things coming.
And different racial slurs.
Maybe if they didn't eat so much rice, they'd lose some weight.
And keep being racist.
Maybe if they didn't live on islands, they'd know how to...
And that's not racist.
Maybe if they weren't so Chinese, they wouldn't have earthquakes.
Father, you're right. You've changed the way I view the world. For the better, undoubtedly.
Yes. Let's move into the real confessional stall where there's a wall and have a better confession.
And let's do what?
Let's tell the world of our discoveries.
And
my son, let's play the radio for the Lord.
Dean.
He told me he was bored earlier. Yes, thank you. He's listening.
Great.
He hates k.a.r.l.
I'm sorry, Lord. So that's a Hail Mary, I guess? Hail Mary?
Oh my God, would you hurry up? I'm so bored.
Father.
And what? Another nickname.
Priesto.
And
Oh, great Lord Prieston.
Dean.
Yes, bequeath to me your thoughts, child.
This isn't working out. I don't think I can be a Seventh-day Adventist anymore.
And you don't think you can be a what?
I don't think I can be a Scientologist anymore.
And
I don't think I can be a Catholic anymore.
And
I don't think I can be a Baptist anymore.
And
I don't think I can be a Methodist anymore.
Dean.
It's because you're not following the method.
I don't even know what the method is. I was raised by
You have to stop blowing people up.
And you have to stop what?
You have to stop slaughtering babies when you wake up in the morning.
And
You have to stop murdering monkeys.
But Father,
Ding.
haven't you ever felt a calling? Haven't you ever felt your soul cry out?
Yes,
that
I'm a
you
priest.
need to do something.
Absolutely.
To relieve the boringness of day-to-day life.
Oh my God, it's so boring.
I can't get an erection unless I kill a monkey.
That's disgusting.
But Father, how else am I supposed to beget more Methodists?
And just
So
a
you-
logic for that.
But Father, how else am I supposed to spread my seed all across my front lawn?
Ding and seed. Okay, well that was interesting. Now I want to see more of KARL die. So for this next game, I'm going to need 3 improvisers up here. This is a game called Voices from Heaven, in which, thankfully or not, these 3 improvisers will have died. So, they're going to die in some horrible, strange fashion, and then each of them is going to tell their individual part of their connecting stories, to reveal to you the horrible accident that took them all from us. So, for this improviser, can I get a suggestion of a profession that doesn't exist, but like probably should? What?
Ministry of Magic.
An aura for the Ministry of Magic? Yeah, you need to fight the bad magic people. You're an aura, but horror for the Ministry of Magic. Now, for this improviser in the middle, can I get a suggestion of a profession that would be absolutely useless?
A sheep stapler.
Thank you, Carl. Can I get an audience suggestion? That's not a sheep stapler, I'm on to you. A what? A goat stapler. There we go, that fit all of my qualifications. And now for this improviser, can I get something that makes you feel warm inside?
Justin
Bieber. Your suggestion is Justin Bieber. So can we recap really quickly?
Yeah, and if you want, please come sit down in the first round. Don't be shy. Or in the second round.
The scary bearded one.
I'm an aura for the Ministry of Magic.
A magic cop. I'm a goat stapler.
I'm a Justin Bieber. Alright, this is Voices from Heaven.
In my line of work, you see a lot of mischief. Punk kids thinking they can do magic. I stumbled upon one child. He had a deck of cards, and he showed me, he said, pick a card, any card. I picked one, and then he guessed what card it was. So I killed him on the spot. Magic should not be in the hands of children. It should be in the hands of grizzly old adults who know what they're doing and just want to magically create Metamucil and other fiber supplements. That's what old people love. That's what magic should be used for, not for children.
As your local goat stapler, I see goats just wandering the streets, and I'm like, goats are supposed to be in packs, so I staple them together. And little kids come up to me all the time and just want to pet the goats that I've stapled because they're like, the more the merrier. But I can't take it any longer. I just couldn't take it any longer. The goats and the children, and I was more of an old person fan, and old people just don't like goats. So I just started stapling old people together because that's what I love to do.
How was that? How's my impression going? Oh, I love Justin so much. I just want to be like him. My real name's Bobby. Bobby's strong. Oh God, I wish I could be like Beebs though. Beebs is the man. I come from Texas, a little town called Waco. It's near Corpus Christi. You might have heard of it. I think that's right. Anyway, I was on my fan page website last night, and a goat walked by. And then there was a crazy man with a stapler running after it. What happened next I was a little hazy on. My mom screamed from the other room.
I was in a sewer one afternoon with a child. He had some sort of magic setup shop going on. He said, look, what's that behind your ear? And he pulled out a shiny quarter. So I punched him in the face and kicked him down and said, don't you do magic on me. Magic is for the old. I crept up from that sewer, leaving him in the waves, and opened it up, came out on the street, and found myself in a field. The sewer allowed the water to drain, some sort of irrigation system. I was in a beautiful field, full of goats, all majestic and stapled together. And I thought, this is what paradise must be. Then I saw a whole slew of old people, also stapled together. And I thought, no, this isn't paradise. This surely is hell.
I was on the job one day, stapling goats, because that's my title, but I really just wanted to follow my hobby. And so I gathered up as many old people as I can. Luckily, Waco, Texas is the second mecca for old retirees. And I went to the retirement home And I lured them out with things like pudding and children that just want to listen to them. And I brought them back to the farm. I brought them back to my field, and I just started stapling and stapling and stapling, and I was going crazy because the sensation you get from stapling an old person to another one is that is uncomparable by any amount of sex.
It's getting better. Anyway, when I heard my mom scream, I ran into the living room. She was looking out the window at this group of old people. My mom fucking hates old people. But I thought, new members to the fan club. They don't even know how great the Biebs is. That's Justin Bieber I'm talking about. So I ran outside, all my Justin Bieber attire on me, started throwing it at them. But then I saw that man again. And he came right toward me. And he had a pack of children, and I just...
At first it seemed like this Justin Bieber looking kid didn't know what to do. But then he opened his voice and he said, "Oh my God, it was magic." So I took the whole great pack of old people and threw it at him. And he fell and collapsed, and it became this huge pyramid of old people on top of him. And the man who was trying to staple them together said, "What are you doing? A young person can't be stapled to an old person. That would be madness." And I said, "You know what madness is? When children do magic for laughs and giggles." So I took my own wand. I too am magic. And I faced him, and I said, "This is for old people everywhere." And I said, "Ladrasto Patronum." And my specter ghost flew out from the wand, but turned on me, because I have no sense of what it is like to be a child. My specter swallowed me whole, and that is how I died.
And after I saw all these old people on top of this kid, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. It's my fault. I'm the one who put these old people together. And I felt like it was my fault that he was on top of these kids. So I picked up every single old person that I ever stapled them together and smothered myself with the extra skin on their body. And that is how I died.
As the staple guy ran toward me, I found myself suddenly thrown under this pile of old people. I was struggling for air. Meanwhile, the guy with the stapler kept coming down, saying, "I'm so sorry, this is all my fault!" And I'm like, "Damn right it's all your fault, you're stapling me to a bunch of old people. This is awful." After he smothered himself with my stomach, I felt a little weird. And I was still stapled to these bunch of old people. So I sang my brains out. That's what the Biebs would do. That's Justin Bieber I'm talking about. But it seems like when you're stapled to like 50 people at once, it can be hard to get around, and we all just kind of stayed in that field until we all just kind of starved to death. Yeah.
Okay, that was sad. For this next game, I'm gonna need 6 improvisers. Give or take, 0, 6. I need 6.
That's all of us.
Oh, what a coincidence. Well, this is a game. It's not planned. This is a game called I Like My Women. Now, in this game, you guys are going to have to be ready to just throw out suggestions, and whatever you say, these improvisers are going to have to tell you why they like their men or women like they like that object. So, for example, if I say apple, someone will come out and say, "I like my women like I like my apple," and then they'll come up with a funny joke.
Full of worms.
Full of worms.
Throw 'em away.
So now, you guys, I'm gonna need you guys to practice a little to get a little, quick, because I'm just gonna turn and I'm gonna get suggestions from you. So, from all of you right now, can I get your favorite color?
Blue.
Just shout it. And what color underwear did you wear last Tuesday?
Red.
There you go. And what's your favorite day of the week?
Friday!
Great. So now to begin, can I get just any word ever?
Yes.
Teacup.
I like my women like I like my teacup. You just pour scalding hot things all over them.
I like my women like I like my teacups, used every day at 4 p.m. by British people.
I like my women like I like my teacup. I only use them when I'm with my grandma.
I like my women like I like my teacup. You can't buy just one at a time, so you gotta get a whole set.
I like my women like I like my teacups. You take them to Disneyland and you spin them around.
Alright, next word.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Sandwiches, singular or plural.
I like my women like I like my sandwiches. You can eat them in public and nobody looks twice.
I like my women like I like my sandwiches, with a ton of my meat inside.
I like my women like I like my sandwiches. If you wrap them up tight in plastic and stick them in the fridge, they'll keep for 2 or 3 days.
I like my women like I like my sandwiches, prepared for me by Subway workers for like $4.50.
Okay, can I get another word, please? The moon. I'm gonna say moon. I like my women like I like my moon.
I like my women like I like the moon. Unattainable.
I like my women like I like my moon, full of craters.
I like my women like I like the moon. There's a man inside.
I like my women like I like the moon. Neil Armstrong stepped on its face.
I like my women like I like my moon. Before I started my education, I thought all of them were made of cheese.
I like my men like I like my moon. So big they control the tides.
Okay. Can I get another word, please?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
I like my women like I like my cheesecake. There's a whole factory of them.
I like my women like I like my cheesecake. Brown!
Hold the presses. This man is in the hot seat. What this means is I'm going to get one more suggestion from you guys, and he's going to have to tell us on the spot why he likes his women like he likes that item. So, can I get a word really quickly?
Lampshade.
Lampshade, go!
I like my women like I like my lampshade. Ruffles on the edges.
I like my women like I like my lampshade. I made one for my mom when I was in kindergarten and she loved it.
I like my women like I like my lampshades. Helpful, but totally non-essential.
I like my women like I like my lampshades. When I get drunk at a party, I put them on my face and just start dancing.
Alright, and for the last word of the evening, can I get the most fantastic thing you can think of?
Crayons.
Crayons!
I like my women like I like my crayons. If you hit 2 of them together hard enough, sometimes you get a super crayon.
I like my women like I like my crayons. Brown!
I like my women like I like my crayons. You can't buy just one, so you have to get a whole set of them.
I like my women like I like my crayons, primarily intended for small children.
I like my women like I like my crayons, made of wax.
I like my women like I like my crayons, non-toxic, so they're safe.
Great. Alright. That was I like my women. Now for this next game, can I get 4 KARL members? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a game called Split Screen, in which there will be only 2 characters on stage on a given side, and once they leave, someone will come on to take their place. So imagine, if you will, a stage like this. Our stage is like this. So as someone goes off this way, that same character comes back on this direction, represented by another improviser. So, I'm going to even this stage out. For these lovely improvisers, can I get a suggestion of a leisurely activity that you would do with your family?
Shots.
Shots! Brilliant! Your suggestion is shots. This is Split Screen.
Come to the operating table and I will give you your medicine!
Hang on.
Here I am, Mom.
Sit down! This may pinch you, bitch! Ow! That really hurt!
Indeed, daughter!
We were just...
Gonna play around. I didn't think you would have an actual needle. Good. Oh, see it again. Stop it. You are the most
painful shot person in my header that I've ever experienced. What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? That is my only comeback. You knew what I was going to do. This is our Tuesday afternoon.
Mom, I just wish... I think it's not you. It's just that I'm really tired of that weird disease that I have. You know, it's called...
shingles.
You know, the only cure for shingles is...
more shots to the head!
No, I don't want to stop. No, please stop.
I hope you don't come over here. No! Your shingles, it's cured! I can see it in your eyes! Just kidding!
And speaking. Okay, that was a little strange. Now, in order to normal things up, I'm going to need 3 improvisers up here. Great. Now, to restore normalcy, 2 of these improvisers are only going to be able to say 2 lines. That's the name of the game. 2 lines. So, you guys can work out amongst yourselves who's saying lines and who's talking normally. Okay. So these 2 improvisers are only going to be able to say the 2 lines that you tell them they can say, whereas this one can say whatever he wants. So, for her, can I get a line of dialogue, please?
Stop.
I see a suggestion over here. What?
Stop in the name of love.
Stop in the name of love. Ladies.
And Sunday comes afterward.
Oh. We're going to stay hip and relevant, and Sunday comes afterward.
Afterward.
It has to be long. It's got to be, and Sunday comes afterward.
Okay,
It's got to be long. Okay, now one more line of dialogue for the lovely Kate, the lovely Miss Kate.
It's fun.
It's fun! And one more for the lovely Mr. Alex.
And that was the last time I saw my little toe.
And that was the last time I saw my little toe.
Whatever.
And that was the last time I saw my little toe. So can we recap?
Stop in the name of love, and it's fun.
Sunday comes afterwards, and that was the last time I saw my little toe.
Excellent. Now for all of them, can I get a suggestion of just anything?
Broccoli.
Broccoli! Your suggestion is broccoli. This is 2 lines.
I don't want to eat my vegetables.
It's fun.
Pick it up. Don't put it back on my plate. I don't want to eat it, Mom. Don't want to eat it.
It's fun.
Maybe a
Fun!
No, I'm too stubborn. I'm not going to do it. No. I believe you that it's fun, but I've dug myself into a hole and I'm too stubborn to take myself out. I'm not eating the broccoli.
Stop. Name of
No, I love you, Mom. That's not the problem. Broccoli's green and icky.
And Sunday comes afterward.
Oh, I could have dessert if I ate my broccoli.
It's fun.
Oh, but it's so green.
And Sunday comes afterward.
It's fun.
All right.
Stop! In the name of
I don't eat it. It's icky.
And that's the last time I saw my little toe.
Oh my God! I dropped my knife. I'm sorry, Dad. I got that stop.
Stop in the name of love.
He doesn't have a toe.
Stop in the name of love.
I feel it's reasonable to be upset.
It's fun.
It doesn't seem fun to me, but this reminds me of his toes. Broccoli looks like toes. You make it sound like a bad thing. I want this Sunday.
It's fun.
Sundays are fun.
It's fun.
Okay. Sundays are fun.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Oh, one even has a little nail. Why is the Sunday so terrifying?
Stop in the name of love.
I don't really want the Sunday anymore.
It's fun.
Oh my god! normally I want Sundays, but I really am terrified of whatever you guys have prepared for me right now. Oh god, I like the broccoli, just don't make me eat that! Whose toes are those?
That's the last time I saw my little toe.
You have so many toes!
I can see! Okay, in a similar vein, I'm going to need the other 3 improvisers, unless one is gone.
I'm just checking our time.
In which people have limited lines. It's called 1-3-5. And now, one of these improvisers is only going to be able to say 1 word at a time, one only 3, and one only 5. And the person with 5 lines will enter midway through the scene. So, which one is saying 1 line, 1 word? Okay. For these 2 improvisers, can I get a suggestion of an object that casts an interesting shadow?
Unicorn.
A unicorn does indeed cast an interesting shadow. Your suggestion is unicorn. This is 1-3-5.
Birthday present soon!
Excited!
Princess of Castle.
Well, I'm here, the unicorn.
So majestic, right?
All your hopes and dreams.
Horn. Fur is soft.
Admire me, please. Do it.
Touch of skin.
Skin?
Touch all over me now.
Soft.
Wanna ride?
I love
Ride.
this a lot.
Carry him now.
Carry! Ah! Pain!
I'm a fucking unicorn. Fuck you, princess asshole.
Mom!
Unicorn. Apologize now.
Apologize!
Fine. I'm sorry, princess asshole.
That is rude.
Sad.
No swearing here.
I'll give her a ride.
You wait.
What? Just get on my back.
Don't trust the.
You can trust me.
No.
Wait a second.
I'm not a
Bigger.
fucking unicorn.
Horn is fake. You're a man.
Shit! Fuck! God balls crap! How do you know my identity?
So awkward now.
Ride me, princess! Ride me!
And scene! Stop that before it gets out of hand. I like the way you think. That's an audience suggestion. This next game, I'm going to need 3 members of KARL. Probably the 3rd member. Anyone. And I will need 1 audience volunteer. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Tom? Yes.
Hi, Tom.
Everyone?
Hi, Tom.
Everyone, this is KARL, this is Tom. Tom. Alright, Tom, if you'll get in line. What's going to happen is we are going to figure out, one of these people is going to die. That's going to happen. And we need to figure out the profession of the person that died, what they killed, what they were killed with, and then where they were killed. Okay? And I'm going to get those suggestions from you. You guys all leave.
Bye!
Bye!
Hi, guys.
Love you.
So what's going to happen is in this magical land of improv, no one can speak English, so they'll have to mime all of the things that happen. So what was the order? It's
Land, occupation, weapon.
land, occupation, weapon. Okay, first, I'm going to need to get a place where Kate can be killed.
Narnia.
Narnia, that's your place.
That's great.
Can I get an occupation? Like what does she do? Or what is the killer? What is the killer's occupation?
Porn star?
Porn star. The killer is a porn star. And can I get a weapon that's like totally unrelated to all of these?
A wand.
A a wand. So, care to recap?
Narnia, porn star, wand.
Narnia, porn star, wand. Okay, so Kate, being unable to speak English, is going to have to mime all of these things to the person who comes in. So if you could get them, please. Also, once they're done, they'll try and figure out a suggestion. Once they figure it out, we clap for them. Okay? No matter if they're wrong or right. And then they're going to have to go. That's what happens. If he gets it spot on, like I know he will, we're gonna go wild for him. Okay?
This is really easy.
Randy, can you tell me where you were killed?
Of course I can. It was the goat pen of the petting zoo.
Tom, where do you think you were killed?
Yeah!
Randy, now who do you think you were killed by?
I was killed by a stripper.
That's close. Oh, I have no idea, a stripper. That's what I thought. That's good, because I have this one. I was killed by someone who works at Mardi Gras. No?
Porn star.
Yay! And now, Randy, you have one last chance to redeem yourself. What were you killed with?
I was killed with a lasso.
I was killed by a ribbon twirler. I was killed by a medieval period mace.
Like, for this game, I'm going to need 4 members of KARL. Good. Now, if you'll arrange yourselves in a square, we're going to play a little game of step left, step right. This is a KARL original.
Nope.
This game is a KARL original. And what's going to happen is these improvisers are going to have a suggestion. They're going to do their little scene, but at any moment I could say step right, and they'd have to step right, and these 2 people would have a different suggestion, would have to do their own little scene. So, for these 2 improvisers, can I get a suggestion of a place that's not geographic?
What'd you say?
What?
We got a magic theme going on.
Alright, we'll stick with the theme. Hogwarts, step right. Can I get a lazy activity or an activity?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, fine. Masturbating.
Masturbating. That's perfect. That was the audience. Step right.
That's how often we masturbate.
For these improvisers, can I get something you would tell your mother about? What?
I just got pregnant.
Can I change it to pregnancy? Is that cool? Pregnancy, that's your suggestion. Step right. Now, can I get an object that casts an interesting shadow that's not dirty in any way whatsoever?
Pile of mud.
Gallows. What?
Gallows.
The gallows. Awesome. Alright, so can we recap?
The gallows.
Step right.
Hogwarts.
Step right.
Masturbation.
Step right.
Pregnancy.
Step left and begin.
Masturbation. I'm so glad to be working for you.
Well, see, kids these days, they just haven't been up to par with the kids that we've seen past days. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what
This is
They're
the...
too short.
Step right.
Oh my gosh, I was talking to Becky, who was talking to Billy, who was talking to Johnny, and he totally had sex with you last night.
Step right.
Please, my lord, please don't hang me.
No! Oh my god, anyway, it's totally cool that we're pregnant. What do? Sumo wrestling!
Step right. Step right.
Hey, Hermione.
Hey, Ron.
Just noticed that you answered that question right today in class.
I usually do.
It was really impressive. And I'm really glad you corrected me in front of everyone.
Step left.
I'm eating this chicken leg and watching.
Step right.
Yeah, I wasn't embarrassed at all. And then he made fun of my hair. That was fine.
Actually, I made fun of your eyebrows.
Yeah, thanks for pointing out how red they are. I wasn't embarrassed.
See here, since this corporation is named after me, we only do studies on masturbation.
Step right.
Oh my god, dude, my water totally is breaking.
How can you be so joking about that?
Well, dude.
Step right.
You killed my husband! What is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
I'm the king!
Step left and step left again.
As I have said, you're just not doing it right. I can't look at that. I mean, with little kids, it's fine, but old people, it's just strange.
Step left and step left.
You killed my son, and you killed my husband, and you killed my dad!
And now I'm eating their legs!
And scene. Alright, for this next game, I'm gonna need 4 more.
Years.
1 more.
4 years.
4 more years. Alright, now arrange yourselves in a square again. we're gonna play another KARL original called Cut To. And this is a game in which these two people will be doing a scene, and then at any moment I can say cut to, and then some strange thing relative to the scene, and they'll have to act it out. Kind of like all those little asides in Family Guy that like make no real sense, but it's why the show's funny. So, for Jed and Will, can I get just get a suggestion? I don't really care what.
Fire hose.
Fire hose, that's your suggestion. This is Cut To.
We just lost a big hose, mister.
Let's put it over there, Fred.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Fred, why don't you take a seat?
Okay.
You
I
live
fought a fire today.
Cut to Fred ordering at a restaurant.
I like a number what?
One.
Cut back.
Well, funny, Fred, because you
There were
really know how to feed my flame.
Cut to other things Fred knows how to feed.
That's number one is tasty.
Cut back.
Oh, a hamburger!
I have a hamburger.
Oh, thank you.
Cut to where he got that.
And the fairy, I'll give you a wish.
One hamburger.
Cut back.
This is the best job I've ever had. I get 3 hamburgers, and sometimes I get to ride in a truck. And that's my entire job.
You ever seen an old woman naked, Fred?
Twice. One time it was...
Surprised me! I was just bathing.
Cut back. No, wait, cut to that again.
Oh no, I've dropped a soap.
Cut back.
One time it was nice, but one time it was terrible.
Sounds incredible. You ever dropped the soap, Fred?
Sometimes I act soap's slippery.
It is slippery.
It's real slippery. You grab it.
It's the perfect
Oh, I
attitude.
dropped my hamburger.
That's alright. Thank you.
Cut to the fairy thinking about giving 2 hamburgers.
I've never done this before, but just this once. I'll break the rules for you.
Cut back.
Would you like a drink?
2, please. Oh, I dropped my hamburger again. Drink.
Fred, you're so...
Cut to why Fred keeps dropping things.
I ate too many Butterfingers before. My fingers are all
back.
buttery.
Want to see a real fire hose, Fred?
I love to stool. Yeah.
Cut to other euphemisms for Will's penis.
The Willinator.
Cut back. That's good.
I would love to see a real fire hose, Frank.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
just
the
said.
last time that voice was used.
I'd like a number 1, please.
End scene. Alright, this is becoming a theme. I'm gonna need 4 more improvisers.
I'll kill you.
And then one of you leave.
I will leave.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, this is a KARL original. But really, this one's called Vocal Mirror. Not leave, silly. Stay in here. I need you to stay. I'm sticking with my themes. Another theme. This is a KARL original, but it really is. This one's called Vocal Mirror. There are 3 improvisers on stage, but only 2 characters. How does that work? 2 improvisers are gonna play the same character, so they'll have to do the same things and say the same things at the same times. Time singular. So, for this scene, can I get a suggestion of just anything? Just give me anything.
Airline stewardess.
Airline stewardess. Your suggestion is airline stewardess. This is Vocal Mirror.
So, I have been doing this for about 2 months now. And Jackie, let me tell you, I love it. I absolutely love this job. Thanks for getting it for me.
That is so good to hear. Your success is my success.
Jackie, I'm just so glad we've been friends since like forever and that you felt comfortable inviting me into your workplace. Because I know stewardessing is very important to you, and I know that you don't just invite anybody onto your planes. And so I feel like it's so special.
Nothing is more important than the job. But friendship is sometimes more important than the job.
I totally get that. Doing this for 2 months, I totally get that. It's like I go up to a man and he's looking down my shirt and I say, "Hello, sir. What can I get for you?" And he says,
I'd like a Jack and Coke, please.
That is the tops.
it just makes my day every time.
I smile as wide as the caps of the ocean.
That's what I like about it. You have a great smile. It's infectious. It's like I'm not around you, and then I'm not feeling great, and then you come back into my day, and it's much better, Jackie.
You flatter me like the dogs of the North Desert. I love you, Carol. I love you.
Let's be friends forever. Oh, let's get married just so we know that we'll be together forever.
Whoa! Marriage would interfere with the job and with friendship sometimes.
Jackie, it's always about the job with you. I'm trying to communicate my true feelings, and it's job this, friendship that.
There's nothing more important than stewardessing and friendship sometimes.
And scene. Alright, for our last game of the evening, I'm gonna need all of KARL. Oh. Hey, look at that, 6 of them. Okay, this is a game called World's Worst, and you guys are already warmed up with your suggestion giving. You've been getting better all the time. I really appreciate it, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask for like words from you, and you give them to us, and then KARL will have to give you the world's worst of that thing. So, you know, say you say none, someone comes out, they'll show you the world's worst none. I don't know what that is, but that's what that is. So to start off, can I get a relatively easy suggestion? Just of anything.
Rapper, acupuncturist, rapper.
Rapper. World's worst rapper.
Hey y'all, I'm MC Jew.
My name is Michael, and I'm here to say I'm going to rap with you tomorrow.
I got a packet of peanuts! There's peanuts! I got some peanuts! Peanuts!
Ow! This candy wrapper had a mousetrap in it. Get it?
Oh, this gift keeps falling out of the paper.
Oh. MC White Supremacy, what up?
Okay, I heard acupuncturist a second ago. We'll go with that.
These needles don't seem to be working. I'm thinking my sword.
Oh. These needles don't seem to be working. Let me get my mice.
These needles don't seem to be working. Let me get my Q-tips.
Ow!
I'm so sad.
No.
New suggestion. Santa Claus. World's worst Santa Claus.
Sit on my lap, kid. Sit on my lap.
Come sit on my lap, kid. Come sit on my lap.
Come sit on my lap, kid. Come sit on my lap.
I've got a present for you.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling the beard anymore, and it's much more.
And for you, Jimmy. hundreds of top hats. And for you, 4 sock monkeys. And for you, a wig that is an exact replica of your own hair.
No milk? Well, it looks like you don't need no house anymore.
Okay, here's your suggestion.
KARL Improv.
World's worst KARL Improver.
Hi, so we're KARL individually. I'm Connor. We like redundancies in KARL. Together we're KARL. I'm Connor. There are other people. I'm gonna need 4 people to get up, but one of you has to leave, but not like all the way. Just leave this general area and go like over there. You know, I just got back from Ireland, and this one time I was
Hi, I'm the one in this line who has herpes.
We're gonna give us a test before he comes back.
They were both Connor.
Anything.
Silence!
World's worst silence.
Look at my eyelashes, aren't they beautiful?
Stop! You're in the hot spot if we're playing this. Alright everyone, for our last suggestion of the night, I'm gonna need the thing that can't possibly be bad so there can't be a world's worst version of it.
Candy?
Candy, world's worst candy.
This candy's just poop.
That's a fitting end to the show. Thank you all for coming out. We're very glad to have people here on our Wednesday show, Hump Day Improv, which happens coincidentally every Wednesday. Here, every Wednesday except for next Wednesday. Here. And well, okay. Look, we're gonna play this. A significant number of Wednesdays. We happen generally Wednesdays that you're here, except next Wednesday. You can come here, whatever, at 7 o'clock. You can also find us on Woo TV. Randy, you can tell us when.
Woo TV, Fridays at 4, Sundays at 2, and Friday and Saturday nights at 1 a.m.
Everyone, wave to the camera. And we've also got a show coming up soon, so we'll keep you posted. Just get excited. All right, everyone. You can also find us on YouTube. Just look for Watch You KARL Improv, and you can see all of our great shows, and then some of our other shows. So, individually, we're Connor,
Will, Michael,
Randy,
Kate.
Alex, Jen.
and together we're KARL.
Thank you. Thanks
so
so
much.
much.
Have a good Wednesday. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
And